And welcome to This Is How You Don't Have to Mod a PC Game. Unlike that Final Fantasy VII New Threat 2.0 playthrough I did a couple of months ago. But for this game I don't have to worry about fumbling with mods on 7th Heavens and the game crashing because the mods are incompatible, etc, etc. Yeah, this is Dragon Quest III, a game from my childhood. I played this on the NES about 35 years ago. Yes, I'm old. Yeah, then I played it on the SNES, Super Famicom, Game Boy Color, and now in HD 2D. Although I wish the world map was 3D and make it easier to find those sparkling spots. Yeah, I'll just create a new game. And decide upon a name. Give a name from Dragon Quest XI. Name the hero Serenica. Appearance A or appearance B. I'll pick appearance B. Yeah, you will play as a hero with appearance A and a heroine. Oh, so she's a heroine, so. Yeah, I should have named her Nikriketa or Jenna. I want to speak in English. That doesn't matter. You can actually change this later on. Yeah, I really don't care. It doesn't matter. And for the difficulty mode, you have 3. Dragon Quest is pretty much game journalist mode. Although it is good for level grinding, I'll probably take advantage of Dragon Quest, level grinding off screen. Dragon Quest is a normal difficulty, and the Draconian Quest, yeah, for those who want a real challenge, you'll face stronger foes. Now, I wish it was, you could choose the difficulty, choose the types of difficulty, I mean. Like in Dragon Quest XI, you have harder monsters, you could choose weak monsters, give less or no experience, and no running from battle, and that Shypox crap, but yeah, I'm not going to do a Draconian Quest. Maybe later on, when I'm able to kill a King Hydra in one round, I might bump up the difficulty, but I'm just going with the regular Dragon Quest difficulty for now. Yeah, the game will automatically save your progress. Unfortunately, this first part of the game is pretty much going to be Dragon Text 3. So I'll probably try to get through this as quickly as I can.
Follow the sound of my voice. Yes, come this way.
Oh, that's bright. You cast Dazzle on me? I haven't even fought a first battle yet. If you fancy going faster, try holding down circle while trying to pick up the pace. Yeah, you can change this if you want to. You can make it auto run. It doesn't matter right now. Yeah, you can't even get into the menu yet. I like this area here. It reminds me of that Machna Forest waterfall in Xenoblade Chronicles, where you gotta throw the Nopon hat over the cliff for a side quest. Yeah, I am she who watches over all. No, you're not. You're just her apprentice. We'll find more about that later. Yeah, for this part you gotta go through a personality quiz. Kind of reminds me of the ASVAB test I took before joining the army about 25 years ago. Yeah, sure, I'm an honest liar. Your true name. Yeah, I'll think of it. Yeah, name her Erdria. The Dragon Quest XI reference. Yeah, it doesn't matter. February 31st. No, we don't have 31st here, huh? Doesn't matter. Yeah, she's born on leap year. Yeah, Pisces. You only need to ask me 2 questions, to be honest. The first question, Would you lie to get the personality you want? Yes. Question number 2. Will you keep a save file with the personalities you want for all your characters so you don't have to go through this nonsense again? Yes. So it really doesn't matter. Yeah, I already have a save file with the personalities and all the stuff that I want already. So this is pretty much completely useless. Do you believe victory can be won on the field of battle? Yes. Do you prefer spells and sorcery to swords and sweat? Well, pretty much endgame is more physical attacks. Spells more for healing. Don't. Flip a coin. No. Do you find the company of unfamiliar people tiresome? No, not really. I like annoying people. Give me more stuff to joke about. Yeah, or you prevent failure from preying upon your mind. Nope. Is your circle of acquaintance wide and varied? Yes, it will, because I'll be doing a lot of job class changing throughout this game. Yeah, do you pay heed to the much gossip of others? Nope. But yes. Do you believe the world to be filled with sadness, then with joy? Well, not really. Interesting. Where the hell are we at? Let's talk to him. Gotta push a boulder. Guess I'm Chris Redfield from Resident Evil 5. Oh yeah, I remember this. I don't think I ever did this one before. I saw this in a playthrough. You gotta push the boulder like 50,000 times or some nonsense. Yeah, you get 10 gold coins. Yeah, after you get no more coins, you push this boulder. Okay, I'm not gonna bother with this. I'm just get the hell out of here. And once again, I already have a save file with the personalities that I want for all my characters, so there's a walkthrough on GameFAQs to show you all the options and the answers to the questions to get the personality you want. Yeah, you're a show-off. Your first features your tendency to constantly compare yourself with others. Yeah, here's your MOS. Pretty much. Here's your MOS, soldier. 11 Bravo. Go out and kill people. Yes, Drill Sergeant! You know, I thought this was Rubus, but find out later on in the game it's not. Oh well. Now, the story begins on the morning of Serenica's 16th birthday. Yeah, she starts out a lot better than the Luminary in Dragon Quest XI. Ortega.
No time.
Yeah, well, no time like the present.
I know.
You see Ortega fell into the volcano. Serenica's father was LTG. He'd have thrown her into the volcano. Get that ass banned.
I'll go and wake them now. Cooey, wakey wakey, rise and shine.
Yeah, her voice is definitely not Amber from Dragon Quest XI. Definitely not.
Morning, my darling. It's time to get up. Today's a very important day.
Should have had Chalky's voice actor for her grandpa.
After all, it's not every morning you ask the king himself to give your big journey his personal blessing.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. If you played Dragon Quest XI, you know what happens. You end up in jail.
You for all these years.
You're better off staying in bed.
Well, then,
it's like Chrono and
shall
Chrono
we get
Trigger.
Going? Come on, follow me.
All right, Amber. Shunk. And before you leave, gonna loot the place, get a seed of strength. Figure people know what that does. Increases your strength. Yeah, we'll be able to explore the town later on.
Come on, dear. You know where the castle is. Straight on now.
Oh, I don't have the auto-scrolling text on. Yeah, I gotta turn that on after this.
I won't have the king thinking you've been dragged up.
Been dragged up. That's another personality. Is a drugger or a dragger? Not a drugger. A drubber, a drugger, I think. I forgot. Yeah, we can go into the menu now. Yeah, I think if you keep going back, I think something happens, it'll change your personality or something. I'm not gonna bother with that. Yeah, normal. No. Yeah, you want fast. First thing you want to do. Turn this up a little bit. 'Cause I have the AC going on. I'm gonna try to see if I can drown out the AC sound. Yeah, I'll keep that on. Yeah, that's the running speed if you want to keep that on. I'll do all that crap later. Nah, I'm not gonna go over there. There's stuff over there, but yeah, I just want to advance the plot. Get this over with quickly as possible. Welcome to Aliahan Castle. Yeah, a lot better than the NES version. Or the Famicom version. Or the Game Boy Color version. Just hope you're not gonna put me in jail like in Dragon Quest XI.
Well met, child of Ortega.
Yeah, I really gotta put that auto-scrolling text on.
We could not locate any of Ortega's belongings. I see. To think something out there is capable of besting a man of his caliber.
You know, Ortega should have brought some battle buddies.
My husband thought long and hard before setting off. I'm sure he was at peace when he passed.
You know, the reason for a battle buddy. Give somebody else for the enemy to kill besides yourself.
Doubtless your mother has recounted the tale of your father's final moments many times. When he fell into the maw of that accursed volcano, the world lost a great man. However, we wholeheartedly approve of your wish to follow in his footsteps and set forth on the path of adventure. For it is what he would have wanted, and only the child of such a hero as he could hope to save our world. The foe we face is dire indeed, the archfiend Baramos.
Oh, Baramos.
Many of
he's
the
not that
peoples
tough.
of this world do not yet even know his name. And yet, his grip on our realm grows ever tighter. He must be stopped, no matter the cost. You must
Could be
free
worse,
us
could
from
have been
the
Malroth.
Archfiend's ever-encroaching tyranny. But alone, you will only meet the same fate as your father.
Your father was a shovel knight.
Go and consult with Mistress Patty in town, and use this to outfit the companions she has
Oh,
selected
Mistress
for
Patty. Yeah, I remember her in Dragon Quest XI. She gave us the upgraded school uniforms. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't get that here. Fuck, I wish we did. Be nice with the enemy drops. And we get 50 gold coins and some crappy equipment and puts them in the bag. This king is cheaper than the one in Dragon Quest II.
Allow me
I think Dragon Quest II, he gave you like 150 gold, like 120.
To seek out the thief's key.
Another
An
cheap
implement
king.
Can open a myriad of the world's
Shut up,
doors.
Chancellor, I'm talking.
Obtain it, and your travels will be that bit easier.
Yeah, first we get the Thieves' Key, and
But first,
when we
I
get that,
suggest
then we're
you
going to need the
heed His
Magic Key.
Majesty's advice
And then the
seek
Ultimate Key.
like-minded individuals at Patty's party planning place. Once you have done so, try making your way to Reeve, a quaint village to the northwest.
Reeve's
of
still
our
alive,
fair
huh?
Kingdom.
Yeah, I wonder if he's still
You will
Kate
now
Sith.
find Reeve marked on your map. Locating the rest of the realm's noteworthy areas, however, is a task I believe best left in your capable hands. You simply need note down anywhere you happen to visit. Be
I don't need
sure
to do that. I
see
played
these
this game
places
before.
with your own eyes first, though. Otherwise, you'll likely forget to mark them on your map. And remember, your curiosity is an asset most valuable. Lend it an ear at all times, and you will surely benefit. However, remain wary, lest it lead you into trouble on occasion.
We expect great things of you.
Yeah, thanks, King. Alright, another. Oh, yeah, anytime compensation. Oh, yeah, you can commit stuff. Commit what you heard to memory by pressing this weird button on a PS5 controller. Anything you keep, yeah. Yeah, commit what you heard to memory. Yeah, if you played Final Fantasy XII, give me nightmares of that stupid side quest in Arcadia. Commit to memory. Although in that game, I just buy the damn chops. I don't even bother with that side quest. Commit this to memory. No, I'd rather just buy the chops. Yeah, I don't think there's any treasure in here. I don't need to commit anything to memory. I already played this game before. Yeah, first I want to loot the castle. Yeah, we can't enter here. Yeah, you're going to need the magic key for that one. The only thing I care about here is the mini medals. There is one mini medal here. Yeah, you get a medicinal herb. I don't care about that. Those are easily dropped by enemies. One thing I wish you could run like a little bit faster. I haven't seen the princess yet, but I will in about 2 seconds. Yeah, she reminds me of Prince Kiefer's sister in Dragon Quest VII. That stupid It's so boring. Yeah, that's a nice. That's a nice Prince Kiefer reference right there. I don't know if you played Dragon Quest VII. And Kiefer tried to sneak out the castle almost all the time. Here you get some gold coins. If you search here, you get a Seed of Magic. Put that to use later on. You need the Thieves' Key to get through there. I found out where the hell that mini medal is at. It's around here. Yeah, grab this junk. Crappy amount of gold. Ortega was an army recruiter, huh? Yeah, he went off to battle the enemy and never returned. Yeah, I don't think he's dead. Not yet. Pot lid, I don't care about that. I just want to know, where the hell is that mini medal at? Yeah, down here is the dungeon. Talk to these bozos behind the bars. Look, they even got a slime in jail. Yeah, sling your hook. Like Red from Dragon Quest VIII. Yeah, Kirk Buzza. I don't know what that pun is. Oh, so he made the Thieves' Key. We'll find that a little bit later on. What I want to find now is that mini medal. Yeah, I wish I had Nose for Treasure and Snoop right now. Yeah, screw it. I'll get it later. Yeah, it might be here. Yep, there it is. Yeah, on your adventure, you may come across some shiny trinkets known as mini medals. These can be traded for all kinds of wonderful prizes with Morgan Miniman. Yeah, I guess that's I wonder if that's a Mega Man reference. They call him Mini-Man. I don't know. The mini-metal enthusiast who dwells in the well of Aliahan. Another 6 gold coins. Yeah, you can't really do anything else here until you get the Thieves' Key. Yeah, what you really want is 2 mini-metals before you leave the castle. You get a pretty good weapon to kill a lot of these monsters outside. Yeah, Patty's Party Planning, Pluka Place. Your one-stop shop. You want to recruit some adventurers, join your ranks, or shake up your party. And we're gonna head there soon. Grab all this crap. Holy water. It's pretty much the repel spell. Yeah, don't worry about the Archfiend. That's not for a while. I got that. Get this. Yeah, just a medicinal herb. Majority of stuff around this area is just poogie bait, garbage items. Chimera wings. Yeah, those are useful. 31 gold coins. I think around here there's a spot. You get some training togs. That's for your fighter, but yeah, I won't be using a fighter until much later on in the game. Here you get a dragon scale. What it does, it just gives you a little bit more defense. Nothing else. Yeah, this is all the garbage the king gave us. I'd probably sell all that crap. Majority of the weapons and the armor you'll be able to find outside in sparkly spots or in treasure chests. Yeah, another Chimera wing. Yeah, too bad you can't play the piano. This isn't Final Fantasy V. Forgot what you get. I remember Final Fantasy V. Yeah, if you play all the pianos in all the towns, I think you get a song or something. Yeah, we get a Seed of Life. Yeah, whenever it says interact, that means you can grab something. I figure most people figured that out already. Yeah, when I was a young whippersnapper, I made a point of stopping by the shops whenever I visited a new town. I love pursuing the merchant's wares. Yeah, most of the weapons you can get in sparkly spots, especially later on in the game. Yeah, I agree with you there. Remember the original NES version? Yeah, there was no infinite bag. You have to either pretty much use it or throw it away. Mages and priests in your party and those that don't. Warriors, martial artists, even merchants. Yeah, pretty much in this game I'll be switching around a lot of job classes. Although later on in the game you can't change your job class until you get to level 20, until you get to All Trades Abbey. So yeah, I don't worry about that yet. Yeah, thieves are a godsend early on in the game, especially for Padfoot, Nose for Treasure, and Snoop. Yeah, don't go anywhere near the gadabouts. The gadabouts, they do have a lot of good skills, but I'm not going to bother with one now. Later on, excuse me. Yeah, I'll be using a couple of gadabouts just to get their skills. Yeah, monster hunters are pretty good too. Once I'm able to fight metal babbles or metal slimes, yeah, I'll be using the gadabouts to get them to level 20 quickly, just so I can use their skills and change them to something more useful. And welcome to Premier Enlisting, oh pals, Premier Adventure Enlisting Services. I think you have to talk to Patty first. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, good. Yeah, once again, I already have a party save file with a party that I already I'm gonna play with anyway, so I'll goof around with this one. I'll change the name. Here we go. There you go. Name him DSP. DSP Gaming. And for here's all the classes. Warrior and martial artist I'll be using later on in the game. The mage, yeah, actually, unlike the original NES version and an SAS version, magic is pretty fucking useful in this game. In the original NES, SNES, magic was crap. It missed half the time, or it says that the magic wasn't effective. But mage is actually pretty good. Priest isn't that bad, but yeah, you get healing spells. But for the first part of the game, actually the Monster Wrangler has better healing spells, healing abilities than the priest. We'll find out more about that later on. The merchant is crap. Don't even bother with the merchant. You are going to need one for the immigrant town. That's the only time I'll use the merchant. Yeah, the gadabout. One thing that sucks about the gadabout, it does whatever the fuck it wants half the time. I think it has like a 1 in 4th chance of doing whatever it wants. But the gadabout skills are pretty damn good, especially later on in the game. And the thief is pretty good for Nose for Treasure, Padfoot. Also has a lot of agility. And Monster Wrangler is new to this version. Yeah, it's actually pretty good because we'll be able to recruit monsters, but I'll show that off later on. Right now we can't recruit any monsters until we get out of the beginner area. And for DSP, yeah, he's going to be a fucking clown. There you go, DSP. There you go, full clown makeup. Yeah, too bad I can't make him balding with a fucking, yeah, give him a, nah, no. There you go, balding, gouty clown. Give him a supplementary, educational, enhancing distribution, seeds. You know, like these seeds are actually more useful than ones in Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, you could pick your, yeah, you can select up to 5 seeds of your choice. Or if you could let him pick. Yeah, I'll do it myself. Here you go. I'll give him some pig roach luck. A little bit of wisdom so he knows how to fire the gun. Give him some agility. Help out with his gouty feet. And some stamina. Give him some stamina. Here you go. Yeah, he's a happy camper. Happy coper. There you go. People with that personality often finds that pig roach luck increases extremely quickly. Last but not least, you can even have your idea what they sound like. Here you go.
Leanna was 17.
There's no ak.
It's silent weapons 12.
There's no snort.
Now, guys, Leanna was 17.
Yeah, give him cowardly.
You big nose freak.
Ak. Yeah, we'll take DSP with us. Nah, that's it. Yeah, and that's how to recruit a party member. Yeah, be sure to equip your belongings instead of leaving them to languish in your bag. There you go. What does DSP come with? Some plain clothes, some medicinal herbs. There you go. I'll put that in the bag. I'm not going to heal him anyway. Fuck him. And also, this is Patty's party planning plan.
Hey, you.
Now it sounds like that
Believe
princess.
this day's finally here. I remember when you popped out of your mother like it was yesterday, you know? Oh, and don't be thinking I'm ridiculously old or anything. I was just a kid back then.
Nah, I'm the one that's old.
I felt like I suddenly had a new sibling to look after. To think that was 16 whole years ago. At any rate, I'm sure you know by now, but Patty's Party Planning Place is your one-stop shop for all things adventuring. If you find yourself feeling lonely on the road, or simply want some muscle you can count on in a pinch, let me know. I'll find the perfect companions to suit your needs. But gosh, you really are all grown up now, aren't you? May take me a while to get used to. At any rate.
Yeah, I prefer those upgraded school uniforms to help the enemy drops, like in Dragon Quest XI. And anyways, here you can pick up party members. You get Margaret, Romeo, Linus from Charlie Brown, Romeo. Yeah, I'll pick up Linus. Does he come with a blanket? Yeah, Romeo. I'll bring Margaret. Hey, Margaret. And that's it. Yeah, I'll leave Romeo behind. And make another character called Juliet. And here, I think this is the, oh yeah, from the pre-order crap. And I think it just contains some elevating shoes and a couple of seeds. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck you. And this is the bank. And multiples of 100 gold coins. You can put money in the bank. Obviously, if you die, you lose half your gold. But in this game, you could just start from the autosave. So, yeah. Really don't need the bank. Guess it's there just for... I left my bag hanging on the wall. Oh, really? Let's rob this guy. Yeah, we're gonna find that gold. Yeah, I think the bank is just there just for nostalgic purposes. Yeah, most towns are home to several shops. Some sell weapons and armor. Yeah, you really don't need to buy any armor or weapons in this area, in this town. Here's a Jesus lady. You can save your game. I'm not gonna do that yet. First, I'm gonna rob this guy of his gold. He said he left it upstairs. I don't think there's anything up here. There's the inn. You can sleep. Restore your health. He said he left 50 gold. Yeah, it's probably upstairs. 12 gold. I guess somebody beat us to it already. They just took what they can and left that behind, left the 12 gold behind. You get a leather hat. How to equip it. You just transfer to somebody. And to equip this now, yeah, give her the leather hat. And I only want to see what's on the other side of the ocean. There's nothing on the other side of the ocean but more ocean. See what's in this pot. 6 gold. It's like the treasure in Final Fantasy XII. Yeah, I guess that's where Final Fantasy 12 gets their treasure from. Open a pot with like 2 gold. Fucking waste. So yeah, I already got that already. There's the weapon shop. Yeah, you really don't need to buy anything here. There you have the copper sword. Yeah, it's a little bit stronger, not that bad, but once again, we'll be finding better equipment outside of town. Yeah, let's head back home. I forgot. Yeah, there's also something here we can get. Nope, not there. I already got that. I think there's 50 gold in Grandpa's house. Don't worry, we won't. Yeah, we're gonna rob Grandpa of his 50 gold. Yeah, he's not gonna need it. And if you talk to your mother... Oh, yes, we were. Yeah, I was petrified you trip up or say the wrong thing or end up in jail like the luminary. And you pretty much get a free in. So you don't have to go to the inn, but most likely I will, because if you go to the inn, you could change it to nighttime, which I am going to do. So I'm going to get a second mini medal and get the prize for the mini medal guy. Alright, I'm back and I loaded the save file with the real characters I'll be using throughout the game. And also, if I didn't mention before, personality determines your stat growth at level up. And what I did, I gave them all the vamp job class. Yeah, the vamp personality, yeah, it gets above average stats on level up, mostly for agility and luck. In a previous playthrough, I had Serenica, or the hero, on the tough cookie personality. It's not that bad. It gets a lot of HP, defense, and strength, but the agility and luck is pretty much garbage. And luck in this game, it determines whether you get hit with a status effect. And I think it also it determines your critical hit rate, but I'm not 100% sure. There's like 4 versions of this game, and they're pretty much all different. Also, before I leave here, I want to show off, see if I can show it off. Yeah, helping hands. And what you could do is aid an adventure or ask for assistance. And ask for assistance, what you can do is get a character from your another playthrough and put them in your party. So it's pretty much overpowered. Yeah, see, I have Jade and Tifa. I also have Dunban here. These are all from previous playthroughs on my save file. And I actually like using this. It's a pretty good way to level up. And also in the Temple of Trials, there's a certain way to... Let's see, I can say this without spoiling it. Let's see, bypass the need the right weapon gimmick in the Temple of Trials, but that's not until endgame. Yeah, I'll show all this stuff off when it's pertinent, but yeah, I'm not going to do anything with that now. Yeah, that aid and assistance is really useful for leveling up. Especially fighting metal slimes later on. Oh, hold on. I had to cut off the mic there, I had to answer a text. Yeah, before we fight any monsters, I want to get that second mini medal. And we can only get it at night. Yeah, if you go to your mother, yeah, you can sleep there, but you can't make it night. In order to make it night, you go to rest a while at the inn, and make it night here. And also, I sold all that equipment that the king gave me. Yeah, I already equipped them with whatever junk I could. Yeah, Fiora, she doesn't have a weapon, but she will soon enough. Yeah, all the weapons and item shops are closed at night. And there's a Mini-Man X's lair. Well, I'll head there a little bit later. Yeah, did I get this? No, there's nothing there. Yeah, I thought there was. Yeah, there's something here. Magic water. I think it recovers about 20 to 30 MP. Yeah, you want to grab here and grab this second mini medal. Mini medal number 2. Yeah, should you be out this late? Yeah, I don't think my mother really cares. Is this something here? No, I thought it was a book. Yeah, can't look in the mirror either, huh? Some of the mirrors you can look in. I don't think there's any hidden items here. Yeah, I don't have Snoop yet. Yeah, for the most part, all I care about is the mini medals and the weapons. And this is Mini-Man X's lair. Welcome to Mini Metal Manor. Morgan Mini-Man. I actually like the professor from Dragon Quest XI. I forgot what his name is. Maximilian I can't remember. I can't remember that name. Like Notre Dame, they're Marsales or some nonsense. And anyways, if you get 2 mini medals, yeah, you get the Thorn Whip. You're a really good weapon for this point in the game. And if you get 3, you get a leather dress. And since Fiora doesn't have a weapon, I'm gonna give that to her. Yeah, see her attack goes from 8 to 27. Really doesn't even need she really doesn't even need spells. Well, for now, obviously. Because when I get the better weapon for the other characters, yeah, that Thorn Whip's probably going to either Serenica or Riku. Yeah, that's all we can do in the town. Let's go fight some monsters. Yeah, if you feel a bit lost, press. Yeah, look at the map. Yeah, I already know that. First, I want to do is grab this sparkly spot in the world map. And a seat of stamina. Alright, let's fight some monsters. And a group of enemies suddenly attacks, and of course I get fucking ambushed. First battle of the game, huh? Yeah, this is going well. I forgot to change it to follow orders. You don't know, a whip attacks a group of monsters. Now I figure the 4 people watching this already knows how a Dragon Quest game goes. Yeah, I'm just going to tactics. Yeah, just follow orders. Yeah, characters are pretty weak now because obviously we're at level 1. Oh, you dropped the treasure chest. Yeah, Chimera Wing. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, those are pretty useful until I get the zoom spell. Yeah, there's another sparkly spot over here. Yeah, definitely want to grab these. Well, not that one. That's a cypress stick. Holy water. Yeah, that's garbage. Yeah, these slimes are going to go down pretty quickly. Yeah, I could give my character with the highest agility to whip, but nah. Yeah, I will end up doing that a little bit later on, but it's not that important now. Yeah, Riku got to level 2. See, our stamina is 15. If you don't know in this game, see. Oh, I can do this. Yeah, your stamina pretty much determines your HP. For example, see my stamina is 15 now. Then I'll have 30 HP approximately. The game sometimes rounds it down or rounds it up a bit. Same as your wisdom. Let's say your wisdom is 12, then I should have 24 MP, which unfortunately here I have 23, so the game rounded it down. Oh well. And also, by the way, yeah, the thief. Let me see if I can. Where is that? There it is. Yeah, the thief and the mage, they actually level up a little bit quicker than the hero and the monster wrangler. So you take that into note. Yeah, I figured most people that played this game already know about the night-day system. But first thing here, I just want to grab all these sparkly spots. Yeah, this island or this continent is pretty much the mash X to win, mash X to win continent. Especially if you have the whip. But don't worry, the game gets a bit harder later on. Oh, I got no stamina for that. Yeah, that sucked. Yeah, Riku steals a medicinal herb. I think the steal rate is like 1 in 8 or 1 in 16. I know it's 1 in 8. Yeah, those dazzle me knots are gonna be pretty important later on in the game. Yeah, I think the steal rate is. I know it's 1 in 8 in the Game Boy Color version. I can't remember what it is in this game. Once again, there's so many versions. I got a pot lid. There's so many versions of this game, I completely forget. It all gets mixed up to me sometimes. Yeah, who needs this the most? Yeah, I give it to Pinello. Yeah, all I want to do now is level up and grab all the sparkly spots. Yeah, we have a new enemy, Ant Nibbler. I'll show off some abilities. Sandstorm. Yeah, it conjures a sandstorm, which reduces an enemy group's accuracy. I hardly ever use it because it hardly ever works. And same thing with your tongue lashing. Sometimes you can stun an enemy to make them miss a turn, but I'd rather just kill them. Make them miss all their turns. Oh, wow, it actually worked this time. Yeah, we got him. Yeah, good job, Fiora. Yeah, if you had that spiked whip, all these enemies are pretty much cake. Alright, got level 2. Yeah, we learned the Frizz spell. Yeah, Pinello got her level finally. Yeah, decent boost of agility there. So who has the most agility? Yeah, Riku, obviously, because, well, she's a thief. Yeah, training togs, which I don't need. Yeah, that's only for the fighter. Yeah, another leather hat, copper sword. Yeah, pass that stuff down. Yeah, I'll give that to her. She needs it the most. Yeah, copper sword. Nobody can equip it except for her. Oh, she already has one. Oh well. Yeah, I'll just sell it. Well, 1 second. Alright. Yeah, I have a new enemy, Batterfly. I'll let Riku kill her, kill him, it, whatever. Slimes, you can just run away. Yeah, I might give Riku that whip. She attacks faster. Nah. Doesn't matter now. Yeah, this continent just mash X to win. Actually, I have them take out the Stark Ravens. Yeah, she could take out the slimes. Ah, you missed. Yeah, I need some better agility. Bang, bang, bang. This is a 2-rounder. Yeah, weapons suck right now, but we'll get some better weapons. And some more levels. Yeah, Riku got level 3 that quick. I'm gonna wait till I get to the next tower area while I get the boomerang. Yeah, see the magic, another dazzle me not. Batterfly. I think that Batterfly can poison you. It may not be that Batterfly, maybe another version of it. Yeah, who cares now? It's dead. Boom, boom, boom. Bye, bye, bye. Alright, Fiora got to level 3. Yeah, a little decent boost in agility. And she gets the buff spell. Yeah, we can't get to there yet until we're able to fly. Learn more about the secret spots once we head to Reeve. Just smash, smash, smash. And bong bong. Yeah, when I get the boomerang in the Dreamer's Tower, I'll give that to Riku. Mop up these enemies even faster. Another Chimera Wing, Strong Medicine. Ah, nice, 2 Seas of Luck. Had them kill him, and yeah, Fiora could take out the slimes. Stark Raven's too busy assessing the situation, and that situation is you're gonna die. That's the situation that you're gonna be assessing. Goodbye, buddy. Yeah, there's Reeve up there. And before I head to Reeve, I want to head in here. There's some new enemies, bunnycorns. See if I have any spells. Yeah, Frizz singes a single enemy with a small fireball. It only does about 8 or 9 damage. You're better off just using your weapons. Yeah, for now. Yeah, goodbye, silly rabbits. First, I want to head to this area here. And this is the Shrine of the Plains. Yeah, we're gonna head there a little bit later. Yeah, we can't head to there. We're gonna need the ultimate key for that area. Yeah, 12 gold coins, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for this. Yeah, mini medal number 3. Yeah, now I can go back and get that leather dress. But first I'm going to head to this tall tree here, what that guy was talking about. Then I'm going to head to Reeve and then just end the episode. Yeah, secret spots. This world map is full of secret areas, just waiting for someone to discover them. Yeah. I'm just here for this. And get a divine dagger. Give that to Serenica. Yeah, everybody except for Fiora can equip it. Actually, yeah, I might actually give it to, yeah, I'll give it to Riku because none of the other characters can equip the copper sword. And this cypress stick can go in the bag. And we'll never see it for the rest of the game. Descending the mountains to the east. Oh, well, we'll find it later. And we'll probably sell it. And this is the town of Reeve. And resting while or staying at the inn will fully restore your HP. I already know that, buddy. Yeah, if you need a church or a nun. If you need someone need a resurrection. Now, I don't really plan on dying in this game. Well, that's the enemy's job to plan on me dying. And first, before I forget, I was going to end the episode here, but before I forget, I don't want to transfer it. I want to use it. Yeah, I just want to head back to the mini medal manor before I forget. Get that mini medal prize. Nice piece of armor for getting the 3rd mini medal. Yeah, nice leather dress. Yeah, which was that leather dress that Serena wore in Dragon Quest XI, but yeah, too bad. Yeah, we get a garter. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, leather dress is pretty good. I'll just give it to Serenica. I don't think anybody else can use this Wayfarer. Oh, she can. Alright, there we go. Let's pass it down. Pretty much what I do in this game. Get a good piece of armor and just pass it down. Plain clothes. Nobody could use that. Nah, that's garbage. Sell it. Use that Chimera Wing. Here we head back to Reeve. All I want to do is I'm going to end the episode here. And next time on Dragon Quest III, yeah, we'll explore Reeve and also the Dreamer's Tower and ring around the rosy. Yeah, I'm going to have fun playing this. Ooh, Oaken Club. Garbage. Sell it.